Hello, welcome back to next topic. Today is very important topic. Today we learn how to order a coffee in restaurant like a professional in English, and we have a guest.
Hi John, I'm very excited to learn this topic because it helps us to order in professional ways so we can begin it. I can't wait.
So let's begin it without wasting time. I walked into a cafe with a friend recently and she looked exhausted. She told me her brain felt completely asleep and she needed coffee immediately. Honestly, I felt the same. So we headed inside. The place was warm and cozy with that nice smell of fresh beans in the air. When we reached the counter, she looked a little nervous about ordering, which is something a lot of English learners feel. The barista asked for her order and she slowly said, "Can I have one medium iced latte, please?" She did great. The barista asked about the type of milk. She chose oat milk and then added a chocolate croissant at the last second. Everything went smoothly. When we stepped away from the counter, she told me she always forgets what to say when it's her turn. It's a common problem. So I told her the simplest rule for ordering anything. Just start with, "Can I have a please?" That one sentence works for coffee, tea, pastries, anything. You can build every order from it. She repeated it slow and clear, and you could see her confidence growing. Then we talked about sizes. Small, medium, large, and if you're at Starbucks, you'll hear tall, grande, venti. Honestly, even native speakers get confused by that one. So don't worry. I showed her a full example. "Can I have a grande iced latte with oat milk, please?" She tried it and nailed it. For hot drinks, it's the exact same structure. "Can I have a medium hot chocolate, please?" Or, "Can I get a large cappuccino?" Both sound natural. I also reminded her of a phrase she'll always hear. For here or to go. If you're staying, say for here. If you're taking it with you, say to go. Simple. Then we covered sweetness, because some cafes make drinks extremely sweet. Just say, "Can you make it less sweet?" or "light on the sugar, please." No stress, no complex grammar. Right then, the barista called her name. Well, almost her name. They wrote Ima on the cup, which made her laugh. It still sounded right, so it didn't matter. She came back smiling and saying she felt much more confident now. Before we left, I gave her one final backup line. The emergency line. The line that always works even when your mind goes blank. "Can I have one medium iced coffee, please?" It's simple, it's clear, and it's impossible to mess up. She actually wrote it down in her phone so she wouldn't forget. By the end of her coffee break, she said she felt way better and wasn't nervous anymore. Honestly, that's all it takes. A few simple phrases and a little practice. So here's the takeaway for you today. Ordering coffee becomes easy when you remember these three lines. "Can I have a please?" For here or to go. "Thank you, have a nice day." Practice them a couple of times, then try them in a real cafe. You'll be surprised at how natural it feels. See you in the next conversation.